So, hello again. Name Michael Robert Edmiston. Date 11/08/2022. Time 10 p.m. Location the state of Vermont. Um, um, hmm? um, um, yeah. So, so there's yeah. So, there's this movie called The First Night. Yeah. mm, Um, so there's this part where Guinevere's in this room and Lancelot comes in and he has to say goodbye because that's what he has to do. So, yeah. So I've been thinking about this part of this movie for a while now. Yeah. Mm, 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 Lancelot? Yes, my queen. Mm, I want that kiss. You have to ask me. I'm asking you. Yeah. So, anyways, so back to the video and recording. So, the things I've done in United States of America for this scenario and situation is United States of America FBI Federal Bureau of Investigation 60 to 80 online FBI Federal Bureau of Investigation online reports done and completed. 4 packets to FBI Federal Bureau of Investigation, 2 to Seattle, Washington, and 2 to Albany, New York. And there. Um, 10 phone calls to FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. So I've done many law enforcement reports in the United States of America. So I have a Vermont Brattleboro law enforcement team, law enforcement officer dispatcher Henry, law enforcement officer Michael, law enforcement officer Tyler. So then Vermont Bennington, my law enforcement team down there is law enforcement dispatcher Brian, law enforcement officer Mully, law enforcement officer Welborn. So then I'm working with and speaking with the state of Vermont military base, the Air Force base, and I've been speaking with and working with the state of Vermont National Guard Army base. Mm. So then the state of Alaska, I've been working with Fort JBER and Fort Wainwright in Alaska Fairbanks. So 2 more military bases. So then I have my Alaska Anchorage law enforcement team, and that's law enforcement officer Pemley, law enforcement officer Ross, law enforcement officer Alexander. Um, yeah. Um, so and law enforcement officer Lynn. So and I'm still using Alaska Anchorage law enforcement officer Alexander's pen. It's over there. Pen. Um, mhm. um, yeah. So also there's 12 years, 11 months, and 8 days of public witnessing and public concern in this scenario and situation. Um, mm, um, mhm. Yeah. So everything is being tracked and watched. So everything's being tracked and watched. Mm, alright. Mm. Um, mm, mm. um, um, so also what I've done is in the state of Vermont, and I just got done with this, is I just called um mm, 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 so 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 in the state of Vermont, and I just got this done. So yeah, so in the state of Vermont, and I just got this done, is I contacted 20 cities, um 20 city halls, 20 police departments, and 20 public libraries. Yeah. So the state of Vermont, 20 cities. So the state of Vermont, 20 cities. And I did 2 FBI Federal Bureau investigation reports on the state of Vermont. And I put the 2 military bases of the state of Vermont on this scenario situation too. Yeah. So I just got that done. So I just got that done. So if you can help assist and support me, I um yeah. So if you can help assist and support myself with socks, like clothes, yeah. So if you can help assist and support myself with clothes, a little bit of money and some food, and or other, send it my way, um, and I'm all for it. Um, so also, if you have any questions and or concerns, so I'll leave my email account in the youtube.com video and recording. Um, 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 yeah, mm, so I have to go. Um, um, mm, um, so, um, yeah, mm, um, yeah. So in the state of Vermont, it's really dangerous and really scary. um, um, so I have to go. So have a good night.